What's up with you? Hey, I was thinking about whenever I quit my jobs, right? Whenever I quit a job, I would, it'd be like a burning sensation, like right in my chest. I'd be like, you know what? Today is the day, this moment, right now. And not waiting hours later, days later. I'm gone right now. And I believe there's this one time I was working at this company and we worked overnight and shit. It'd be 3 days on, 2 days off, and then 4 days on, 2 days off. Man, this week I went in there. I remember that it was a long week too. It was like 1 o'clock, 1 a.m. Come 1 a.m., because like we would work from like 7 to 7. Come 1 a.m., I'm gone. You could forget about that. I'm out of here. You know what I mean? So I left. I remember that too. I was like, yo, bro, it's over. I'm done with it right now. He was like, you're done with it? I was like, yeah, right now, I'm done. He's like, you mean like tomorrow you're not coming back? I mean like right now, I'm not coming back. And that was it. I left right there. I think it was like 2 a.m. Quit that job. Yo, what's up with y'all? I was just telling y'all a story. You'll probably see it on the playback. I was just telling y'all the story about how I quit my job one day at like 1:30 in the morning. It was in the middle of the shift too. And they had the nerve to be talking about they didn't say I wasn't doing the job correctly. They said I was slacking off. They got people that I'm working with that's getting paid $30 an hour for the same amount of work I'm doing. What? There's no way I'm about to put in the same amount of effort. I'm skipping around. I'll see y'all when my 20 days, 20 years is up, when it's time for me to start getting paid 30 an hour. Because in between that time, you getting $15 an hour worth of work. That's what it looked like today. You know what I mean? You got to pay for what you want. All right, y'all. So boom, we're getting started on Pisces. We're going backwards. I guess I should have said backwards. Let me do that before everybody be upset. Let's say backwards. Backwards. Okay. Hey, Divya, glad to see you here. Oh, yes, thank you. Definitely let them know. Personal readings is still there. So Pisces, all right, we're starting on Pisces. So Pisces, next 90 days, what can you expect? Oh, okay, opportunity for growth, a little bit of tension. Yep, so some new views are happening here. All right, sometimes this could be like a realignment, getting back on a path that you wanted to be on. The shape up, oh, you see that? Shape up, thank you. Oh yeah, I was working on that. I was doing that. So you guys will be seeking balance. There'll be a couple tests. So the tests only show up whenever there's like new information. Or whenever there's an opportunity to do the same thing you've always done. It's a choice, a decision that's going to be made. So you can continue to do, this is like, I just give you an example, easy example. Say you have a past lover or even a past job that comes back to offer you the same pay or the same type of behavior, same emotional fulfillment they were offering you before. This could be good, this could be bad. You know what I mean? But you've had new experiences now. So with the new experiences you've had, maybe new jobs, maybe new relationships, maybe new friends, anything, right? Now that new stuff has come in, will you go back to the old way of doing things, or are you open to this new world and new reality that's being shown to you? All right, so there could be tension. All right, square just means that you have to do something different. All right, so it could be something. What do we got here? All right, so somebody who's not willing to change is coming into your life. Could be a Aries, could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This may be somebody with money, a father figure. All right, so for some of y'all, this is gonna be a job. There's an opportunity, all right? For some, it could be like in sales or working maybe with like the government or working with a larger entity. All right, but there's also a relationship thing I'll go with here too, because we got the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Wands. So for some of y'all, there's somebody who you maybe had like I'm not gonna say a one-night stand, but it's just somebody maybe who was in and out in your life, or somebody who could be a little bit fickle when it comes to romance is gonna be trying to commit to you. All right, I find that funny now because it's like you may have two offers at once. All right, so this is somebody who maybe acted funny style at one time is gonna be looking to like create a long-term relationship or partnership with you guys. For others, like I said, there's an opportunity at work that's gonna be showing up. And this may be something that's different to you, something that you're not used to doing. I mean, you could probably be doing it, but it's like sometimes when square shows up, it's like the way that you've been doing things just isn't it anymore. So it's like time to like revamp you or revamp your style, rebrand, whatever. Like maybe you've always worked as a machine operator. Today, you may get a call to work in the front office. You know what I mean? And though you've maybe never done that before, they feel like you're ready for that. All right. So it's an opportunity where you can go from like a short stage to like being the top of something very quickly. So they may elevate you very fast based on your skills or based on your imagination or your ideas. All right. It really depends on how much passion or how much enthusiasm you add into this new path that's coming your way. Because it's going to be a new path. All right. And this will lead y'all from a knight stage to the emperor stage, but it goes through the king of pentacles stage. So you're learning about it. So you may have a mentor. You may have somebody who walks you through. There may be somebody who just kind of like speaks over you, just maybe gives a good word for you, and they kind of move you up or elevate you very quickly. All right, you'll get some status that's coming in soon. So it's gonna be a good proposal. All right, this may be for some of y'all. This is gonna be somebody who wasn't open to the love you were offering before. All right, this is somebody who's grown up a little bit. So like if it's a past partner or a past person, this is somebody who's grown up. A lot of you may be going on like trips, adventures. I call them adventures because it just be anything that you haven't done in a while. So like an adventure could be sometimes like maybe you go to the park and you walk around. That's an adventure. If you don't go regularly, this is something that gets you off the beaten path a little bit. All right, there could be also starting a creative project or starting to take it more seriously, starting to maybe push it more, becoming a lot more active. Maybe your imagination increases, like things like that. And this is going to lead you into like, I'm gonna say the promised land, because the emperor is the promised land in a sense. All right. So it's going to cause you, but the conflict that comes in is going to have you do a lot of reflecting, a lot of like weighing the pros and cons about whether you should or shouldn't. Because it could be something that puts you into a great position, meaning like if it was a long-term, like it was a relationship with somebody who you like. Usually the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Wands are somebody who you really liked having around or you really enjoy having them around. They just didn't stay consistent, or they will always go for the next shiny thing. All right, so there may be this opportunity to settle down with somebody who you can maybe consider to be like your favorite. All right, and this would be somebody who you can see long-term with, and they want long-term, but maybe in the past it was just like, you know, a hit or miss type of thing. All right, but this is also somebody who has traditional values, traditional beliefs. All right, and they tend to like control. All right, or there's always a right way or a wrong way of doing things. So you may experience that a lot. And this could even be in business where you always meet a lot of people who are like maybe sticklers for detail. They may be a little shrewd in business. They always have a right way or a wrong way. They care a lot about public image or status. You may encounter a lot of stuff like that. People who have outdated beliefs or just old versions of reality for them, you know what I mean? But they can kind of sometimes paint it to be better than what it is. And not that it's not good, because I do get cards of it being good and solid, but it's just saying that the way that they present it sometimes is they upsell it. They make it a little bit better than what it really is for you. So, all right, there will be some power struggles before that though. So it's like, there's like maybe that, so sometimes the power, hey, what's up, Cecilia? Sometimes the power struggles can just be like negotiating. Like, you know, what do you need? What do I need? That might be where the power struggle is. You know what I mean? Figuring out what each other needs, or figuring out how you can be an asset to each other. Well, these aren't really about assets, but yeah, you're going to eventually add asset or value to each other. So if it's a partner or friend, it looks more romantic than anything, but if like also in business, it's looking like things are going to be a lot more solid, or you're going to be seeing an uptick. All right, somebody comes in with an opportunity for you. And this may be somebody who's like a salesperson or somebody who just knows how to get a lot of attention. For some, it could be like a life coach, or just somebody who can like speak in front of a lot of people, and they know how to like motivate a lot of people. All right. So let me give you signs. We got Aries, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, Sag, Cancer, Pisces. All right. Yep. Cancer, Pisces, and Aries. So I think I said that already though. All right. So that's for Pisces. Hey yo. Hey y'all, did y'all hit that like button on the way in? Thank you greatly. In advance. Unless you guys are from my Facebook, because then I know you're not really here for me. You're hoping. It doesn't go well, but it will. Aquarius. All right. So Aquarius. Next 90 days, what can you expect? Oh, we got transformation. All right. Oh, there's a transformation in a partnership. So this could be a relationship that goes further or a relationship that ends, but it doesn't even really matter because it's going to be a relationship that changes your life. All right. Some of you guys could be changing, like exchanging like resources with them, doing joint endeavors with them. This could be a partnership that like, it's going to change your life. It's going to transform maybe how you see yourself in the world, Or, I know, they never will, never can. That's just it's the beauty of it. Anyway, it could be a contract that comes into, or a new contract, whatever it is. It looks like you're getting other people's money. So it could be possibly a promotion, could be a raise. If it's a relationship, it's going to the next level. All right, this could be one that turns into marriage, could be one that turns into a long-term commitment, or just one where you guys actually care enough about each other to like split stuff or share stuff. All right, so like sharing can just be like, you know, maybe we move in together. Maybe we share bills together. Maybe I cook, you clean. Maybe, you know what I mean? Like I cook, you cook, I wash the dishes, whatever. Just giving you an example. It's something along the lines of that. There's a cooperative type of energy that's coming in for y'all. All right, and it's meant to empower you. All right, so these would be relationships with people, or a relationship with a person who you feel like you can share your secrets. You can give them your bank card number, your social security. Like you feel trust with these people. All right. There could be a little bit of taboo, because I see the High Priestess. So it could be a Pisces, could be a Virgo, Taurus. All right, this may be some of y'all from somebody from the past. You're gonna be hearing from them. All right, it could be a Capricorn, could be a Leo, could be a Libra, Virgo, Aquarius again. All right, so you may be dealing with this person. For some of y'all, this is somebody who you maybe couldn't make a decision about. Maybe they worked a lot, or this is somebody who overly criticized you in a relationship. You maybe felt like the way they would talk, maybe a little harsh. Maybe it comes off like, never felt that before. Comes off a little harsh, a little like, you know, misinterpreted or miscommunicated, because you got this person coming back soon and they're gonna be rushing towards you. All right, this person's about to start speaking up to you. So if you guys weren't already in a commitment with somebody, this would be like maybe a disagreement that you guys had, and maybe you guys weren't really backing down, and this person wants to come back around and communicate something that they feel like maybe they just put their foot in their mouth. I don't have a Knight of Swords, but the Eight of Wands is also a miscommunication or misinterpretation. So it could be something like that just happens here. You guys could have just kind of ran off at the mouth, or just things just get said that don't be meant. All right, so someone's been reflecting on that. All right, and so for some of y'all, it could be just the ending of that relationship. They reflect on it, but I still get like they're coming back around. But just the whole vibe is like, if they come back around, it could just be for an ending, or they can come back around for you guys to take it to the next level. So it looks like this may be the same type of energy that's going on, or maybe just because we just left from Pisces to Aquarius, where that void is still the same. All right, but anyway, you guys are going to know what this person's intentions are. All right, they may be a little upset about you not talking, you not speaking. Could be a Gemini, could be a Virgo. So for some of y'all, this person feels like you're the best option that they have. They may have intended to use y'all. So you may need to know this, like throughout this next 90 days, you may have people coming around who may attempt to use you. For some, they could try to use maybe your platform, try to use your talents that you have to their own benefit. They may try to smoke screen you sometimes. Miscommunications could be them sometimes trying to manipulate, because I got the Magician here. So it looks like they may try to manipulate you, or try to use you, or try to confuse your feelings for their own betterment. All right. So it comes off as like a fair relationship, but when I seen the Scorpio here, it's just one of those relationships that empower you or change you from the inside out, because it's a Scorpio type of energy. All right, so you may be getting other people's money, and that might be why they want to like intermingle or intertwine with you. Nope, we're going backwards. So we're on Aquarius. We just came from Pisces. We're going backwards now. All right. Anyway, so these are opportunities where you're learning how to assert boundaries. We got the World here. Assert boundaries and recognize when other people are using your gifts or using your talents when you should be using them yourself. They may try to rush you, maybe use impatience, being rude, being blunt, being vulgar. They may try to use these things as a way of like pushing you to do what they want you to do. No worries, Crystal. All right. These are also very crafty people, very smart. So like the people that would be around you would be very smart, and they could probably do these things for themselves, but instead they prefer to use you. Something about your talents, your gifts, your abilities are what they prefer to use in order to be able to move forward or make some type of success. It's not always bad. It's not always bad, because we got the High Priestess here, which just means that you kind of would know why they're showing up and what their reasoning for it is. So there's a potential for negotiation. All right. But they may try to make you doubt your feelings or doubt what you know to be true by like misleading you, by like, you know, saying things. For some of y'all, just somebody wants to just come back around because they feel like you were the best option they had, or you were the best choice that they had. They may have felt like you were manipulative, or they could have felt like they need to manipulate to be able to get back around you. So that you may notice this in the next 90 days, like people maybe from the past are just looking to come back around, but they're going to probably say what you want them to hear, which could be like a smoke screen. You know what I mean? For some of y'all, there's an opportunity on the big screen. So know that. And this could be a partnership too. This may be an opportunity that you missed. All right. It looks like it could be like acting. For some of y'all, it could be like acting, or like an opportunity in like the healing, medical field, a job that you may have wanted before that maybe is established, is coming back around. It's a position. For some of y'all, this could be a position to maybe lead, train people, teach people a skill that you have. So some of y'all could just be turned into like teachers or educators, people who are well knowledgeable in the information you have. So you could turn into maybe like a mentor or something, start creating like jobs like that for yourself, maybe like a mentor, you're teaching people, showing people how to use their gifts, their talents, like especially if you do like tarot or YouTube or you do like computer design or anything that you have to really learn how to use your creative abilities and your mental prowess to create. Maybe there wasn't like a blueprint for you to do it. You're gonna be showing other people how to do it with your blueprint, if that makes sense. So this could even be like working out sometimes, where you know how you create like your own, like workout regimen or whatever, your own eating habit, diet, whatever. You may be just showing that to other people and selling it, and that might be how you get other people's money, right? Because it's like an investment. It's investments that are made, so other people are going to be investing in you, all right? But there may be ulterior motives for why they're doing it, all right? So throughout the 90 days, you may notice that we have communications with people where it seems like it's miscommunications or it's hit or miss, you know what I mean? Or there's like distance that'd be in the way, or there'd be like unexpected travels that come. Sometimes it's disruption in travels that you may experience too. Like maybe you were gonna go on a trip, maybe you were gonna go on some type of adventure, you had some type of schedule routine going. That might get broken up, all right? That might get broken up, and you may have to figure out other ways to still get the job done without having to do it the way you've always done it, if that makes sense. So it's like, oh, okay, I would have, I don't know, I would have went here today, but maybe my tire went flat, so I can't show up, so I have to do it maybe on Zoom, or I have to do it wherever. Like, it's just one of those things. All right, but partnerships would be here. There's just a need for negotiation and boundaries and clear limits and recognizing where you want to restrict people from like having access to you, or like maybe it's something like that. So some of y'all maybe become famous or something like that, because the world is here, which could be, for me, is an experience that you've already had, which could be good. It could also be bad, but so far it looks like it could be good, but it's just that maybe it becomes so good that other people who've known you before start trying to use you as a way of them trying to gain some type of control or leverage or like benefit as well. So just be aware of that, all right? Because people will be seeing you differently. They're gonna be changing their perspective on you. Some of y'all, it could be because of your health, like you start taking care of your health, because we got temperance here. So it could be like, you know, your body has changed, your mentality has changed. The way you express yourself changes. You know what I mean? Like any of that. Your personality at large probably changes because the magician is here. And that's usually what you need to create something new in the world, is a change of personality, change of perception. So that's what we got going on here. All right, so more people may try to share with you, but like I said, there'll be like an underlining motive that you'll have to pay attention to. All right, so let me give you signs. We got Scorpio, Libra, Sag, Pisces, Aries, Scorpio, Gemini, Virgo, Capricorn, Aries, Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, Virgo, Pisces. So these could be the people that be around or whatnot. All right. So Capricorn, how many minutes was that? Was that like 8 minutes, 9 minutes? Yup, Cecilia, Capricorn. That's great. Love it for the Capricorns. Okay. So, all right, quick shuffle. And then we're gonna get on the Cappies. That's right, Cappy love. All right, so Capricorns, next 90 days, what can you expect? Ooh, some healing around vulnerabilities, insecurities. Yep, big healing. So we got Pluto and we got Chiron. So this is a big transformation on your core values, your principles. All right, what you used to see as right, wrong. All right, the things that kept you strong. I didn't. What I didn't do. What I didn't do, Crystal. Anyway, yeah, old wounds and old securities that you've had for a while. These are gonna be changing. All right. So for some of y'all, this is like a new you, a new attitude, new lease on life. It's just like a start over. All right. We'll see. But this is just gonna be the overall energy that'll be around you, like feeling empowered, turbulence sometimes, because some of these things may be different. Like when you're healing insecurity, acting. Oh yeah, definitely healing insecurity, getting over imposter syndrome. Some of y'all are gonna turn into some gurus, or turn into like mentors, teachers. I guess it's the vibe, like all the way around. Because that's, even with different cards, it's saying the same thing. All right, so we got somebody who's wanting to come back around and gaslight you. All right, so somebody's coming back around to try to make you feel like you were wrong. And so that's probably why you guys are learning to like work through your insecurities, work through some of those vulnerabilities, or you're learning how to be vulnerable. That might be what's coming up, but a lot of your core truths or core principles are going to be affected. So the things you find true that may have took power from you, all right, or the things that maybe like made you feel empowered at one time may no longer work. So it's like it's a changing, high, low. All right, some things that were hidden to you in a more, like in your psyche, like how you've seen yourself is what's really changing. All right, so a lot of you just said getting over imposter syndrome. All right, and there's an opportunity with somebody who wants a renewal. So it could be, let me give you signs real quick. We got Scorpio, Taurus, Virgo, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aquarius, Capricorn, Virgo, and Scorpio. Yep, and Capricorn. For some of y'all, it's somebody you work with or somebody in your environment, right? Somebody in your community, because it's a Three of Pentacles, so it could be somebody like that. Or maybe somebody you went to school with. I don't know. But this is somebody who's going to be wanting to build with you, all right? And they're going to be applying things that you can use, because we got the Queen of Pentacles, so they're going to be giving you things. People may just give you stuff that you need. That might be what's really happening here. For some of y'all, there's closure or ending that's happening in a relationship. This might be what they felt that you need. It could be like a straight up conversation that you guys have, where it could be maybe an issue where maybe you have issues of like expressing what's on your mind or what you really want to do or what you really feel. This person maybe struggles with the same thing. You guys are probably coming along to like negotiate or express what made you guys not feel loved, what made you not feel like you were being fulfilled. All right, this could also be an opportunity at work showing up, because we got the Hierophant and we got the Queen of Pentacles. Whatever it is, it looks like they're going to be really investing in you. All right, so this could be a boss already, somebody who's a leadership position, or somebody who's very influential, somebody who has a lot of status. That's what I will say. And that's always good if you're a Capricorn, because we like people with status. All right, so this could be a change and a renewal for you in a more of empowerment section, where it's like the guilt, shame, insecurities start transmuting and become a power, like a source of power. So like an artist, you know how rappers and singers, like, you know, country singers, where they make most songs from like hurt, pain, you guys will be using like, you know, pain or hurt or frustration to create either a new opportunity at work or a renewal in a relationship. You guys will be like working through it and talking about what it really is or what really happened between y'all. All right, just somebody who maybe has learned how to take care of themselves, or this is what you guys are coming into, like learning how to take care of yourselves. And because you're taking the effort or taking the practical steps to do so, other people are going to be investing in you. All right, so yeah, okay. So first, when they come along, this person's going to have their own ulterior motives. That's what you need to know. All right, so at first they're going to come along like probably already having their mind set for how they think things should go between y'all, and that might be where there may be a little hiccup at first. That's what it looks like. Because some of y'all, if there's a relationship, there's a potential for it to become long-term as well. Because we got the Hierophant here, Queen of Pentacles. When it comes to love, a Queen of Pentacles is somebody who's well invested in a relationship. Any queens, anytime I've seen queens, they're well invested. So these could be people you can instantly start building a connection with. All right. So I guess the destruction could be of like your old way of doing things, your old beliefs, your old principles, the truths that you held true to yourself, maybe not valid for you anymore, or not in terms of a relationship. You know what I mean? Some of these things you may have to let go of. All right. I did see Sag in here too, so you guys could be dealing with a Sag. But anyway, if it's an opportunity at work, this is going to be an opportunity that's going to allow you guys to help other people strengthen themselves, help other people work on their vulnerabilities or their insecurities. So you guys could be becoming like a manager or something like that. It's like you get to marinate in some type of success that comes your way. All right. For others, you may be meeting somebody who's on not social media, a dating app. A dating app. You guys could be swiping or whatever, because that's what this is. Swipe left, swipe right. So there could be an opportunity to date somebody on a dating app. All right. And this would be somebody who you have intensity with. So when you get to know them, the conversations may be kind of harsh, or maybe like they like to cuss or like to curse or whatever, but it's not like they're cursing at you. It's more like you guys can feel like you can be your authentic selves around this person, because we got a lot of Aquarius energy in here too. And imposter syndrome is about getting over that. So this would be somebody who allows you to be your true self, be who you are. And they'll respect your words, or they'll respect your input. So like you won't feel like a dummy around this person or feel like you're being weird or awkward, because that's an Aquarius energy that's showing up. All right. And they'll like your intensity. So like when you get animated, when you get overstimulated or whatever, then they'll be okay with that. All right. So this would be somebody who allows you to like express your feelings, express your emotions, and they don't make you shy away from it. All right, so this could be friends, multiple people. This could be even at work, where they start allowing you to just like be who you are and not really like shun you, or like, you know, like they don't criticize you for being who you are. So like you're able to have free reign. So you can just really just like let loose and be your most authentic self, even if it's good, even if it's bad. People be like, ah, that's just Capricorn. So it'd be one of those things for you. All right, so it's a freedom that you're gonna have at work and life in general, but it's gonna make you feel empowered. So signs we got are Taurus, Virgo, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Scorpio, Aquarius, Capricorn, Virgo, Scorpio, Capricorn, Sag. All right, so this could be the people, this could be the energies. You know how it go. All right, Sag. Sag. All right, what y'all eat tonight? Because I've been thinking about what I'm gonna eat. I made this salmon, I only got one left, and I made it with the butter. It's fire. So I know I'm gonna eat that next. You know what I mean? I'm thinking about going out with my boy. It's Super Bowl weekend. We might go out the way and go see what's up. You know what I'm saying? Rice and cheese and chips. Oh, yeah, I could eat that too. Like, what kind of rice though? That's why I always be kind of like, I'd be picky about the food. Like, you can't just give me any kind of rice. Like, what kind? Oh, your mom made it. What? Oh, yeah, so that's your moon. Your mom or your moon. All right, so Saggy, next 30 days, what can you expect? Ooh. Oh, okay. So you guys could be, nah, we're not about to take all that. But you could be possibly perfecting a talent, craft, art, skill, becoming more disciplined, focused. All right, some of y'all are changing your appearance. All right, so you guys could be socializing more, getting more information. Pasta, oh, I love me a little pasta. It's not an exciting meal, but comforting, fact. I like a little, what's it called? Rice pudding. That's my thing with rice. I mean, I eat rice by itself, but rice pudding. All right, so boom, here you guys. You guys got some luxuries coming in, all right, or an opportunity to have some comfort. So 2 things could be happening here for y'all over the next 90 days. 1, you guys could be getting a lot more curious, learning a lot more new information, becoming a lot more disciplined, becoming a lot more structured, maybe even a little bit more responsible, which is kind of different because that's not really like a Sagittarius trait. Adventure Noonie, facts. Which is not necessarily like a Sagittarius trait, consistency and all that isn't, but I guess some of you guys are growing up in that way, and this is going to allow you to be a lot more comfortable and maybe have a lot more days where like you can relax, chill. So it's kind of like getting the job done right the first time, not having to go over it, because you're going to be a lot more strategic. Probably a lot more secretive with your moves over the next 90 days. So you may not be telling people what your plans are. You may just be taking conscious efforts towards things like just steady growth, steady practical steps. You know what I mean? And with Gemini here, this is about paying attention to the finer details. And we got Scorpio here too. You may find yourself being a lot more focused during this time. All right, and this may, like I said, there's an opportunity for a big purchase because we got Taurus energy here with the connoisseur. So you may get a big purchase. There's a big opportunity. Maybe it's like sometimes it could be like a house. It could be a car. It could be anything. Just a big purchase you get to spend your money on in the next 90 days. All right, it's gonna be life's comforts, and it's meant to be luxury. So it's something that you had to work for. All right, you guys will be learning how to multitask. All right, and how to slow your roll. Yo, it's gonna put you in a good position with some money. All right, for others of you, there's an opportunity with a new lover or an ideal partner, because we got the Fool. Sometimes because it's the Fool in reverse, this could be like somebody that you already had an experience with, or it was like a hesitation, where like you guys might have took it to the next level, but then he was like, I don't know. They moving kind of, it's looking kind of shady. You may have had to survey the area for a little while because we got Gemini and Scorpio. So if it's not necessarily you, then it's somebody who's been having their eye on you for a while, and they're being strategic about how they're going to present themselves to you. Because this would be somebody who could see this relationship going the long haul. All right, it could be a Libra, it could be a Taurus, it could be a Sag, it could be a Leo, Sag, Aquarius, Aries, Capricorn, Scorpio, Gemini, Taurus. All right, but anyway, this is going to be somebody who's going to see you as long term. All right, now if it's not necessarily a relationship that's coming your way, then you guys are just gonna be a lot more stable in your finances. All right, luxuries, you may change up your look, like I said, because I see the Empress here, so you could change up your looks. Get opportunity for vacation, opportunity to just kind of kick back and money keeps coming in. This could even be like a large investment that comes your way. All right, but yeah, it just looks like the responsibility gets a lot easier, or somebody comes in to take on your burdens for you. So it looks like you'll be learning how to do 2 things at once. So this could be like 2 jobs, wearing 2 hats, but like you don't have to work as hard. So that's the best part about it. So like even if you're doing 2 jobs, something about like the way you're doing it, you don't have to do more than like you don't have to do more than your share, if that makes sense. All right, I'm looking kind of husky in this shirt. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all right now. Hey, what's up, Jean Julian? Hey, what's up? What's up? Hey, so a little bit of socializing. So you could be getting this through conversation, like the information that you need. Maybe this is like somebody tells you, because, all right, I'm gonna give you a couple storylines that I was going to, because I was getting a couple storylines while I was going on. So for some of y'all, this may be somebody at work who you run into, who or like I say work, but work doesn't always have to be work. Work really is like real life. Like you never stop working. So it could be like just out in in public or whatever. But this would be somebody, a friend or like somebody who you socialize with tells you that this person has their eye on you, or you may just kind of pick up the vibe. All right. So like in the 90 days, you may notice more people are like feeling sexually enticed by you. More people are wanting to talk to you, communicate with you. They may seem a little hesitant at first, and then next thing you know, it's like the floodgates open. All right. And then it seems like they may play games at first, but it's because they really see you as like the ideal partner, so they don't want to get it wrong. So you may notice that you may come off as slightly intimidating to a lot of people during this time. All right, because these would be people who really want to like settle down and provide you with life's comforts. And then, you know, this could be somebody who wants to like naturally spoil you, nurture you. They may even want to have children with you. Like they can kind of see the family element with you already. And if it's a business, it's going to be somebody who sees you at a higher level than where you currently are. And they're going to be wanting to inspire you, possibly either put more responsibility on you, where you have to learn how to like handle multitask or sense, or you may even have to learn how to delegate to make the job easier. So you may have to like tell other people what to do. So this could be like management, but like, yeah, I don't know. It could be a bunch of different ways, but that's how it's kind of coming off here. Right? And this is maybe a risk that you may be afraid to take because you may not feel like you're ready for it, or you may feel like it's a lot more work than what you really want to do. You know what I mean? But there's more pay that gets handled here. You get more pay. You get, I'm gonna say you get to have the best of like both worlds in a sense. Like, yeah, I don't know why I said the best of both worlds, but I'm gonna say you get to have the finest things in the world, like the finest, like luxuries, maybe a nicer place, a nicer car, nicer clothes, stuff like that. What's up, Destiny? Things like that start working out for you, all right? But the biggest thing that you have to overcome is the fear of like feeling like you may sabotage yourself or get things wrong. That's really the only thing that has to happen here, all right? So the new person that's coming in, or the possibly old person that's coming in, is going to be somebody who's very passionate about you, and they like to play on your feelings because this person's going to feel like instantly it's going to feel intense. Even if it's a past person, this is somebody who you've had an intense connection with. So like the way they come about it, it just like they can be manipulative because they know how you guys like interact, or they know how you feel about them. All right, so that's where you may have an issue with them, because this could be somebody, for some of y'all, who already hurt you or already like let you down, and maybe like cause you to be afraid of committing to other people. And it's for some, it don't have to really be just that person, but they could have like injected that fear in you. And so you may feel you have to be strategic with this person at first, and like be cautious and like kind of see what they're on before you guys really take a leap. But it looks like this is going to be somebody who's willing to go the long run with you, and they have a lot of endurance. All right, and they're going to be very persistent. So this is how you're going to know what's going on with them. They're going to be persistent. It's not going to be like a one-time hit you up, check on you, or just pop out. Like they're going to keep coming at you. So that way you'll know that they're serious, because that's how they're going to see you, as like long-term, all right, marriage or husband material, wife or husband material. All right. I think that's it. And then when I see the Fool, I know that's unexpected adventures. All right, for sure. So that's like an unexpected trip, spontaneous trips that just kind of happen just recklessly. Like you like, oh man, I ain't even, you know what I mean? I don't know, like I didn't even plan to do this. We just happened to do this. This could even just be like randomly just jumping into a relationship without even really like looking. You just be like, oh, I'm just gonna do it. But you know, it could play out a bunch of different ways, because that's what the cards are giving. Like it's really unexpected type of energy. So you don't really know what you're gonna do. What we drinking tonight, it's always gonna be the same. It's tequila. That's it. And give me a little pineapple to wet my whistle first. But after that, tequila. That's all we drinking. We getting straight to the point. We ain't doing too much. I don't need a bunch. So yeah, that's what we're looking at, all right? So opportunity, you have to weigh the pros and cons about whether you want to take this. It's a relationship or it's a job, all right? You don't drink, Destiny? That's good too, you don't need to. Drinking isn't even all that. I just be doing it socially. And really, I could do without it, but like where we be at, you have to sip at least one, so. You know, I got addictive personality. If I sip one, we gotta do 3, 4, something along the lines of that. All right, so let me get y'all the signs for Saggy. We got Libra, Taurus, Sag, Leo, Taurus, Capricorn, Sag, Aquarius, Aries, Gemini, Scorpio, and Taurus. All right, so those are the signs you could be looking for. Oh, okay. All right, so now he's on Scorpio. Scorpio. All right. So let's get a quick shuffle. That was terrible. Yeah, I go back and forth, you know what I mean? Give everybody a shot, that's all. Because I know I used to hate waiting for Capricorn. I was like, man, why y'all don't go backwards? You know who did that, though? Who would do it? Tyler. I was like, that was a genius. This is why you are where you are, my guy. You are a genius. You know what I mean? Because for real. All right, so anyway, Scorpio, next 90 days. Same thing. So you must be dealing with a Taurus or a Sag. Well, we got Gemini, but we got life's comforts coming in your way too. Stability, all right, some monies, or just an opportunity to lay back, get some peace. All right, this could be like a break from work, but you're gonna get some communication. Mercury shows up, which means like your personality changes a little bit. All right, maybe you become a lot more at home with yourself, or a lot more peaceful. You may recognize that. Like, so the next 90 days, you might start like really liking to be home, really liking to be comfortable. Maybe you even can start indulging in like, you know, pleasure, like food, buying clothes, buying luxuries, buying just comfortable stuff. All right, like the way you may perceive what's comfortable may change a little bit, or you may really start like enacting that around you. Like, so senses, like, you know, good food, maybe you burn incense, candles, just like stuff like that may be changing around you. All right, there's also like short trips. So you may be going on like short trips sometime soon. All right, these could just be like little getaways, and this might be where the luxuries are. Like maybe you stay at nice hotels. Yes, we got the King of Pentacles here. So this could be a person that you start, yeah, we got, oh, okay, so I see what's going on here. You got a trick daddy. All right, some of y'all got a trick daddy that shows up in your life. All right, and then I'll go into the business part of this in a second, but romantic-wise, looks like you guys are gonna be dealing with somebody who's a little bit older, or if they're not older, this is somebody who has like outdated beliefs, traditional beliefs, and they're trying to be a lot more open-minded by dating you. All right, so they may be also a relationship with somebody who you probably had a breakup with, a separation with. Now, if it's not necessarily like a separation that you had, this is just somebody who you don't really trust just yet. You guys are building that level of intimacy, so this may just be more like a casual fling. So you may be taking them on dates, going on short trips, or they taking you on dates, because usually it's women watching this. So they may be taking you on dates. All right, but this is also somebody who just kind of like throws money at it. They kind of waste money. This could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, could be a Gemini, Aries, Taurus, Virgo, Gemini, Virgo, Gemini, a lot of Gemini. So this is a chatty motherfucker. All right, this motherfucker talks a lot. All right, that's what you need to know. So this may be somebody who's like a business owner, or somebody who just comes from money, or somebody who's just established with money. All right, but they may not be, I mean, like their spending habits is crazy. That's what you may like about this person. Their spending habits. Like, so this may be the opportunity to like, if this is like a business that you own, this would be somebody who's coming in to spend with your business. And they maybe just pay for anything, everything. They don't really care. They just invest here, here, here. You know what I mean? And they may be looking out for you in this way. You guys haven't really built like rapport between each other, but like when they come in initially, there's somebody who just throws money. They may not stay consistent or commit as much as you or invest as much as you, but when they do come through, it's something that you can use. All right, because we got the Magician here too. So during this time, you guys will probably be learning a new skill, or like honing in on a natural ability that you have. This could be like of directing people. This can be of like, maybe you didn't know that you had a talent for like public speaking. Maybe you didn't know you had a talent for drawing or for like anything. This person is coming in to help inspire you. So they may be giving you ideas. This could be communicating like different like, I'm gonna say different perspectives that they have. Cause this is somebody who's very like, they're very perceptive. That's the word I was gonna say, very perceptive. So it's like they can see things that normally everybody else doesn't see, but they're very acute to the details. All right, and they may be helping you out in ways of like maybe sometimes stepping down to allow you to like step into position. So this could be like a job for some of y'all, but this also could be like a business. It looks more like a business, more like an opportunity to make money. So this could be like, I say business, but business could be like anybody, like somebody can come along to you and sell you some TVs and be like, yo, you can sell these TVs right now on eBay for blah, blah, blah. You make some money, you buy them from me right now for 200. That's a business. Whether you've seen yourself as a business owner or not, you turned into it that day if you decide to buy that deal. So it's something along the lines of that, all right? And this is somebody, so if it's a romantic lover, this is gonna be people who are like very possessive over you and get very jealous over you very quickly. They like talking to you, so texting. You'll be doing like a lot of texting. You may have different partners that come in and out because we got Mercury energy here, but they're gonna always feel very comfortable. They're gonna really like being around you. They're gonna really like spending time with you. They may always like to buy you stuff. Or they may just like to invest in you, all right? It is like that energy of like needing you around, but you guys just haven't really built that intimacy and that trust just yet. All right, so you may be learning how to create that, or how to like, use your voice, your thinking faculties to create the outcomes you want in relationships. Because we got the Nine of Wands, which is overcoming any obstacle or adversity. This is also gaining courage, even though you've been hurt before. So you may be learning this through these relationships because they're going to kind of come off as like stable, reliable, but just not ready for commitment. But they really are, but they're really not. You know what I mean? Because you guys, they just don't trust just yet. So that's where the whole issue is between y'all. Just you guys haven't trusted each other just yet. So a lot of communication gets happening, a lot of talking, a lot of like, it could be flirty too, because it's Gemini energy. So a lot of flirty, but it comes off as kind of strategic, because it's kind of like seeing what you can and can't do, what you will and won't do. This is who this person is. So they may be filling you out a little bit just to see what you can and can't, what you won't and won't do. So look for that, all right? They're a little stubborn too, and they like to do things their way, because we got the Emperor here and Taurus, and this is always somebody who prefers to do things the way they've always done them. They're very traditional, all right? And some like they're trying to be open-minded with you and do things differently, because maybe you're not their usual type, or just maybe there's just a feeling of like maybe I just don't really trust your kind. And I say your kind, not mean like you're not like the person, the same type of person as them, but it's like they don't trust maybe you as you are, or where you're from, or how you are. Like it's something like that. It kind of gives off like a generic vibe, like maybe not you being generic, but like generic, like something about the interactions kind of come off as like maybe you've always done this. Maybe you just kind of like get comfortable like seeing this routine or this pattern playing out. So that may call attention to this. All right. So there's maybe somebody who you spoil or somebody who wants to spoil you coming in. All right. And they could be manipulating or trying to create an opportunity where you guys could like build a connection, build some type of stability, but it's going to appear like that's not what they want. So you just keep communicating. Just keep that going. They may even try to research you or like look you up in some ways, like ask around about you. This could be like gossip chat. You know what I mean? Like asking a group chat, asking friends. They may just ask around about you until they figure out who you are. And then if they figure out you got status or that you're somebody that other people are coveting, then they're going to really start trying to pour it on. But in the initial stages, they're going to act like, I'm not really tripping on that. You get me? So it's usually like men do that, women do that. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like we just check to see, is this a good partner? What you think? What you think? And then if everybody else says yeah, or if they feel like you would increase their value, then they're going to start moving and putting more effort and energy into it. All right, and like I said, if it's a job, career, you got an investment person that's coming in, but they may not be as serious as you. They'll be determined and they'll do hard work, but like you will feel like they're not as invested as you. They may feel like they have a lot more to offer than you do. They may be somebody with a platform or somebody with like they're able to create something from nothing. They may be a rapper too, like a rapper, or be around rappers, stars, actors, something along the lines of that. Like they be around people who have like platforms, who have status or can make things happen. They can pull strings behind the scenes. So they be around people like that, so they can come off a little arrogant, a little too self-assured, a little too demanding, because they feel like I'm him or I'm her. I can do this. I do this. So you may be interacting with people like that along the lines of this next 90 days. All right. And learning to memorize some things. So maybe like you start like memorizing like scripts. Like, I don't know, you start memorizing things. Your memory gets better. That's one thing for sure. When I see the Magician and Mercury, your memory gets better. You start remembering or recollecting things a lot easier. All right. And you start learning how to like find shortcuts. So there's maybe like shortcuts at work, shortcuts to see results, shortcuts in cutting weight, shortcuts in cooking, anything. You just start finding shortcuts. All right. Like very easy ways or very crafty ways that you normally wouldn't have looked. Like the perception that you normally be looking for changes. All right. So signs, we got our Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Gemini, Aries, Taurus, Virgo, Gemini, Virgo, Gemini, and Sag. All right, so these would be signs. Could be the people around or the energies. All right. So he's on Libra. Shouts out to the Libras. To the Libra folks. Hold on. All right. So Libra. What can you expect? That was terrible. There we go. What can you expect for the next 90 days? Next 90 days. Oh, here we go. South Node, dealing with some of your comfort zones. Huh. You like me right away. Hey, that's funny, Stephanie. I'm a Capricorn with a Libra moon. So I like you right back. All right. So anyway, so you guys could be learning how to be more assertive. This could be with people from the back, from the past, except from the back, from the past. or you're learning how to like break free of like old patterns, old behaviors. All right, so it is that. This is you following your impulses. So the thing about the South Node is it's hard to break it because it's like your comfort zone. It's where you're already naturally like gifted at. You've already learned how to do this. It's like, if I don't go to work, I'll just get on the couch. That's your South Node. It's like that comfort type of energy. Like, I'm not tripping too much. I know where I want to be at. So you could be that. But I feel like this could be you rebelling or breaking free of that. All right, so Two of Swords. Making up your mind now. So you got decision making coming up soon. All right, and this could be maybe with a relationship. Well, no, you got to make some, it's going to be some details that you have to sort through. Could be a conversation with somebody you haven't talked to in a while. Somebody wants to make amends. Could be an old friend, all right, or it could be just like an old lover. Kind of gives me more of like an old friend. So there's a possibility that you may have to stand your ground or have to speak your truth. All right, it's maybe somebody you blocked, or this could be somebody who is hoping to interact with you, but it looks like they want either money or they want some type of relationship, like a long-term relationship with you as well. This could be somebody who you rejected in the past, or they rejected your offer. Like you may have tried to ground this connection, maybe tried to make the situation become something more stable. And they were just like, I don't know about that. They overthought the situation. All right. They may even made you feel a little bit shameful or embarrassed for wanting to like connect with them or be with them, because we got the Nine of Swords, which is usually about being embarrassed. All right. But others of you look like you'd be breaking free of that, like breaking free of that pattern. All right. Maybe blocking somebody off, going ghost, going silent, not talking to them. They may come back around and try to offer you whatever, but you may not really want it. You may be like, I'm cool. I'm good. You keep it. Go ahead, player. All right. Because this may be somebody who's just looking for you to play a role, is what I kind of want to say. Like they maybe expect you, because they feel like you're beneficial now. So like if they're coming around now, they feel like there's something that they could be gained from you. Could be a Sag, could be a Virgo, Gemini, Aquarius, Taurus, Leo. All right, they come back because they feel like there's something for them to gain. All right, it doesn't always mean that it's bad. It's just like now they can see your value, because we got Pisces energy here too with this High Priestess. So this is usually somebody who's starting to see you now, starting to see it a lot more clearly, or starting to see the truth in the situation. All right, this is somebody maybe wants to even go more in depth with you. All right, they're starting to see your strengths. So I'm just saying, like, this is one of those relationships where you're gonna have to be a lot more assertive and telling them what you want, what you expect. All right, so like if you want to, you can go back to this person, but it kind of seems like with the Two of Swords, you may be having an issue really like trusting your feelings and really making a decision about what you want to do or where you want to go. This is like one of those relationships where it's kind of like you kind of know how it's going to end, but you may be bored, or you may be really wanting an opportunity just to like have somebody around, you know what I mean? But at the same time, it's like maybe you recognize the relationship could be one-sided, or you could recognize that this relationship is like, I'm not gonna say the best you could do, but it's like right now, that may be it. Like maybe what's around, you may not like the other opportunities. So like the person that's around, this may be like the best at the moment. Like it can kind of come off as like that. Like maybe this person's the best pick at the moment. You know what I mean? But anyway, they're coming around because they feel like things are going in their favor by being around you. They remember you being a lot more responsible, or somebody who's willing to take on the burdens of others. All right. And they're going to be persistent. That's what I'm going to tell you. They're going to be persistent. So they may even like invest in you in some way, try to express their heart and their feelings to you, tell you how they really feel about things. But with the High Priestess here, you probably be able to read through them. You know what I mean? That's really was like, you're going to already kind of know why they're here. That's the big thing about it. And you may not really want it, but you probably take it out of boredom, which ain't, you know, you don't have to. I'm just telling you what it looks like. All right. But the only thing is here, is you just need to learn to be assertive with this person, be a lot more aggressive with this person. All right. That's it. That's really all that's really happening here. Having fears of like trusting your feelings, even though you already know the truth of the situation. So like throughout the 90 days, you may, you know what else could be happening? You could be getting active. So this could be like health, like regiments. And sometimes could be like going on adventures because of the Aries energy, which is like the Fool energy. Could be going on adventures and all that. But it feels like you may be like going in places where you're comfortable at. So like maybe if you go into like places, it's like you go where you're already comfortable, or where you already like created maybe like a niche, or created like a community, or like a friend group, or like a familiarity around there. So like you'll be going back around like areas where like maybe you haven't been there in a while, but like you know it and you're familiar with it. So you may be just going back there. This could be out of boredom, or it could just be out of like wanting to see something new, but like not wanting to see something new, if that makes sense. All right, so there could be, so for some of y'all also, there's going to be an opportunity with a big payout, a financial payout. This could be with the lottery. This could be with taking a chance at something. There's a big expansion with your money. All right, this could, for some of y'all, this could be like a lawsuit, a legal case, anything, you know what I mean? whenever I think of like legal cases, sometimes I think of like child support, but it don't have to be like that. It can just be anything, like a legal case. Something turns out in your favor, right? It's a beneficial moment, and it comes because it's luck. It's kind of just meant for you. It's fated for you. All right, it's maybe something that was like a result of like hard work or having to put a lot of dedication, a lot of energy into it. It's about to show up for you. So you're about to see evidence of that. And it could be just because you broke out of your South Node, because that's what this is all about. The energy is going to be like of either staying where you've always been comfortable or getting out and being a lot more rebellious, where people aren't used to seeing you act this way. Maybe they're not used to seeing you be aggressive, to be straightforward. Maybe they're not used to seeing you be this intense, because these Libras are usually laid back and they don't really want to rock the boat too much. So like if you're showing up, you may be showing up as more loud, more aggressive, more assertive, more competitive, you know what I mean? More me. Whereas usually you guys will err towards being like, oh, well, let them go first or let them have theirs. You may come off as more dominant. And that might be something that's different for you. You know what I mean? You may be honing in on a new skill set to do that. Because the Nine of Swords is here, which is a self-realization. And this actually gets you a lot more money or gets you some type of foothold in a career or gets you some type of stability for maybe taking a risk and trying something different. The wheel turns in your favor. All right. They say, fortune favors the bold. So it could be unfinished business that you deal with, like a business that you once encountered, or like passion projects, hobbies that you once did. This could even be like patterns that you've always done before. Maybe you revamp them a little bit, or you just start taking more action on them. So like South Node doesn't always have to be bad. Like South Node could be like, maybe at one time you was a fitness guru, then you stopped working out after having kids or after beginning into a relationship. This could be like going back to that. Like, oh, let me go back and become that person again. You know, it's your comfort zone, but it's a gift that you came with. It's a natural talent. So it's like, oh, I recognize that I have this ability to do this. So for some of y'all have a natural ability of making money out of nowhere, or just getting very lucky and getting opportunities that other people wouldn't get just by being yourself. So you may recognize that about yourself soon. That's about it. You're gonna start recognizing your natural strengths. That's really a big thing here. That's the best part, if anything, and the money that comes along with it. All right, so let me give you signs. We got Aries, Libra, Taurus, Pisces, Virgo, Cancer, Libra, Gemini, Virgo, and Sag, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius. All right. Okay, so that's what it is. Okay, I like that, Destiny. Get back in that dance. That's always good for you. Good for that health and that heart. And it gives you something to do. Get you out of being bored sometimes. So he's on Virgo. Virgo. All right. All right. So let's see. Quick shuffle. Virgo. So next 90 days, what can you expect? Oh, North Node. All right. So here's your growth. All right. We got Aquarius energy. So this is innovative ways. All right, so this could be like new ideas, new technology that you start interacting with, or this is just like new ideas that you start coming up with. All right, some of y'all are gonna be, this could be like your journey or your passion that you get involved in. So like maybe it could be like coming up with quirky ideas or like a new way of being or seeing yourself or a new way of acting out in the world that creates this, I'm gonna say this growth. It looks like it may be growth, but I don't know. North Node just means you're getting outside your comfort zone. It's a new opportunity coming your way. It could be with the Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. All right, so this maybe for some of y'all, it could be a relationship and there's a need to be diplomatic about it. You know what I mean? But at the same time, outspoken. So that's an opportunity though. All right, yep, somebody's been doing some soul searching. So during this time, you probably be spending time alone, reflecting a lot. All right, like wondering about your purpose. And so Aquarius energy just means that you gonna be breaking the mold soon or doing something unconventional soon. All right. Yeah, we got somebody also that's coming back around. Got the 8 of Cups, the 4 of Cups too in reverse. So somebody who feels like they missed an opportunity with you. This is a relationship you were fated to have in your life. So fated just could just mean that it's one of those relationships where based on the way I'm living my life, the situations are supposed to play out like this. I'm meant to meet people like this. Like they're meant to get me out my comfort zone. All right. They're meant to challenge me. So this person that's coming along your way could be meant to challenge you. They may be overly opinionated too. Could be got the 5 of Swords here too. So this could be somebody who usually criticizes you a lot or sometimes betrays you or like makes you feel like what you're feeling or what you're saying doesn't make sense. Hey, what's up, Dana? Thanks for joining. Yeah, I didn't do Taurus yet. I didn't do Taurus. We're going backwards. All right. So for some of y'all, this is somebody who maybe you felt like they used you as well. So let me give you signs real quick. We got Sagittarius, Capricorn, Virgo, Aquarius, Cancer, Aquarius, Pisces, Aquarius again. We got Taurus, Virgo, Pisces. So some of y'all, this may be somebody who's like hard to get or hard to like pin down. Other people maybe really want this person. So this may be somebody who kind of comes off superficial or materialistic. Like they like the best, the prettiest, the handsomest, the richest. So they may come off as a little superficial. All right, and you could have felt like they used you. A lot of y'all are gonna be taking some time apart from this person to maybe take care of yourself, to maybe work on your finances. This may be like part of the challenge. Like the North Node is usually this, because sometimes people are used to like being taken care of. When the Queen of Pentacles is in reverse, it usually just means that we're used to having people take care of us. Like our regular responsibilities that we ourselves should be doing to be self-sustainable. So this could be like, maybe they cook your meals, maybe they pay your bills, maybe they fix things that you yourself should be fixing. Maybe they just like, maybe they just do stuff that you yourself should be doing. But that's what this relationship is about. It's like breaking you out of that comfort zone of trying to like depend on other people's resources or depend on other people's efforts. All right. And this may have been somebody who was doing it to you. They may have been depending on you, and they may have been calling attention to where you were doing this to yourself. So this is what's changing. All right. Like needing other people for resources. So throughout this time, you guys are probably gonna be looking, I was gonna say, you may just come up with this crazy idea like, hey, I need to be independent, or I need to be able to like figure out how to make some more money. So I think you may have some creative ideas that's coming. You may also catch on to other people trying to use your ideas or use your styles, your like whatever you do. Like if you create CMOS, you may see them try to do that. You know what I mean? Like if you produce content, you may see them kind of like copy that, do what you do. It's kind of like, it's like you may start doing stuff in a more original way, and you see people like see you doing it, like, oh snap, that's working. I need to go do what he or she's doing. You know what I mean? So in your business, it looks like it's going to play out pretty well. An opportunity that you may have like supposed to gotten didn't come your way is coming your way. It's coming back around. It's maybe with somebody who wasn't really content with what they seen from you before. So like if it's a job, maybe it was performance based, they didn't really like what they seen from you before, but now they're coming back, they maybe want to negotiate. So now they see you as more of someone who knows more. You have more knowledge, more in depth. Like you maybe understand the job a lot better. You maybe are more gifted than the other people around them. You're a natural. Maybe they learn from you. And this could even be like an owner of the job where it's like, oh snap, you did it that way? Oh, I own the business and I never thought to do that. Why? What made you think to do that? And they may start like, working with you, negotiating with you, or giving you another opportunity to maybe lead more people or to reach more people. So for some of y'all, it's like online. All right. Now this may be like something that causes like you have to have like a learning curve to it. So like depends on how well you pay attention to details, or how well you learn from past mistakes, or how fast you learn from criticism from others. This what like shows your growth, or how fast you learn the lesson by how quickly you can deal with these things. How fast can you get over conflict? How well do you deal with conflict? How well are you at like negotiating with people and smoothing situations over? Like, that's what they look for. They're looking for things like that. Like how well do you deal with issues and stress? You know what I mean? For some of y'all, this could be an opportunity that you guys are traveling. You may go foreign, or you may just go to like a warmer climate. I don't know if you live in a warmer climate. So it's in reverse, so you may be going to a colder climate, but it's a change of like scenery. Change of scenery is coming around, all right? This could be just a trip. It could be an international trip, or this could be like a long trip, like from like New Jersey to Florida or something, or from like West Virginia to like Montana. Like that's a long trip in a sense, all right? So it could be something like that going on. You may also notice that a lot more people are being friendly to you, but the reason that they're gonna be being friendly to you is because they're gonna need you, all right? They're gonna need you. You may have said some things to them before that made them do like some soul searching, and they feel like they need to come back around and like present you with maybe the truth, or present you with maybe some ideas or some feelings. Like they feel like they need to be like back around you. You brought them harmony, luck. A lot of opportunities were beneficial when you were around. So this could be somebody who's looking to come back around. Could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sagittarius, all right, or a Pisces, Pisces, Aquarius, Taurus. Like somebody else is coming back around. What you say, Dana? What'd you say, Dana? Oh, yeah. So boom, that's what it's looking like. All right. Just a lot of deep healing around insecurities, a lot of emotional fulfillment coming for yourself, but it comes from spending time alone for a minute. Because that's where you may be processing like past hurts, past struggles, past disappointments. You know what I mean? Just kind of figuring out what works for you. And sometimes with the Eight of Cups, this has to do with past unfinished projects that you've had. So it's like I had like a creative talent I was working on, or like a creative project I might have had an idea. And creative project could just be like, maybe you want to hang your plants up on a wall, and you may have started it by buying the materials, but you just didn't. You didn't put them up on the wall. That's all. You'll just be like moving forward with those things. All right. You may start rushing, like, and that might be a little issue where you start rushing the stuff that you really want to do just because you feel like you're behind, but there's no need to really do that. You know, because like you're coming up with new ideas, or like becoming a lot more tolerant to the things that once caused like issue to you. So like, if I just didn't like customers, if you work at a customer-based company where you don't like customers, maybe you start becoming a lot tolerant to the way that they are. You start understanding their perspective. It could be a lot of different things like that. Because like the Five of Swords in reverse just means that during this time, you won't be arguing with people a lot. You won't be like worried too much about criticism. You'll be finding ways to smooth out situations that maybe like caused a lot of tension in the past for you, or caused a lot of disruption in your life in the past. It's like you find better ways to deal with that. All right. All right, some of y'all could be getting up off that couch too. Possibly it looks like a girl's trip or a guy's trip. Hanging out with people, friends. Nope, we're about to go to Leo right after this. Danielle, about to go to Leo right after this. So let me give you the signs. We got Scorpio, Aquarius, Capricorn, Virgo, Sag, Pisces, Virgo, Taurus. All right, these could be the signs. Could be the people around. All right, so here we are, Leo. That's all y'all care about is yourselves. Is it Leo's turn? It's y'all turn now. It's y'all turn now. All right, Leo. So let's see what's up with y'all. Yeah, the Lions. ZZ. All right, so Leo, next 90 days, what can you expect? Ooh, adventure, or you could be dealing with a Sagittarius. Looks like a long trip travel. Yeah, it looks like you could be going into a relationship first. All right, so for some of y'all, it could be a relationship, could be with a Sag, or it could be something like a long distance relationship. All right, so that's always good, right? All right, this is going to be a relationship that helps you learn how to express yourself, or learns to teach you how to be cooperative with other people. All right, definitely go back and watch, Lana B. So it's going to stimulate you. Stimulate talents and natural abilities that you've had that you just didn't know that existed within you. So like if you had issues, maybe working in a team, working with others outside of yourself, this will be somebody who shows you that you have potential to work in relationships. They're very relationship friendly. They're very easy to get along with. All right, they can be very jovial, very optimistic, outgoing, loud, blunt, you know what I mean? But like a fun, good time. So you'll like this person. All right, so they may be teaching you these type of skill sets that maybe you yourself possess, but just don't use. All right, so it's a relationship that's going to take a little bit of work too, because we got 7 of Wands and 9 of Swords. This is also going to be a relationship that's going to uncover who you are to yourself. All right, it's going to inspire you. So this person may inspire you. And for some of y'all, it's a person from the past who was like a one-sided connection, where they may have felt like they weren't giving as much or investing as much, if it's a past person. If not, it's going to be somebody who is just unapologetically themselves. And this is going to inspire you to be that same type of way. All right, they're very independent. Could be a Libra. Could be a Capricorn, could be a Libra, Gemini, Pisces, no, Scorpio, Leo, Sag. These could be the people that you're dating, or this could be the vibes that's around. For the others of you, there could be misjudgment or something here. Like if you guys have like a court issue, or like some type of like legal situation going on, there may be something like that, like messes up, that goes against you. It could just be a bad judgment, so you may be able to like fight that back later on, but it's like, it seems like there may be like a issue with getting what you're owed. So maybe there's I was gonna say rent due. I don't know. But anyway, it's like you're getting back what you owed. So maybe it went against you at first, but you get rectification later on down the line. It just doesn't play that well at first. All right, so yeah, so look, oh, Daniel done with Gemini. Yeah, you know, they be like that. Anyway, you guys will be recognizing who you are through this relationship and starting to see through the illusion. So people who may tempt you, they may tempt you with what looks good, shiny, what they call it, shiny stuff. You may fall for shiny stuff. You may fall for what looks the nicest, what's the gleam, like the prettiest. That is a Leo trait. This person will be breaking you out of that. All right. Yeah, we don't have a tower here, but it is pretty much a tower moment. Yeah, because we got Queen of Swords after this situation, which means that you may come off a little bit cold, but you're going to learn to be a lot more assertive or straightforward with people. You're going to learn how to assert boundaries. All right. And you're going to be a lot more perceptive of when you're not getting back what you're putting in. So like this may be one of those relationships where it's just really fun. You enjoy it. You're having, you know what I mean? Like they maybe you guys go on ventures, maybe you guys go on trips. Maybe it's just the allure that they're at a distance. You know what I mean? They could be foreign. It could be any of that. Like they may not be like you, but like you may feel like you're putting your energy and your time in the wrong place during this time. All right. And this is where you're gonna start recognizing. There's sleepovers, like you guys sleep over, they maybe spend the night. Like it just gets into like one of those fast, intense relationships. And it shows you like you're relationship ready, but it also shows you like when you're being treated unfairly. And that's where you're gonna start recognizing it too. Or it may start recognizing when you're treating people unfairly. It'll be one of those, all right? This maybe somebody works in the justice system or has like a job where they have to wear like suits, ties, or they're just like, I don't know, something about like maybe their image, like their public image is probably really what you'll like about them. Like the public image, like it's something about that. You know what I mean? So maybe they're like into like luxuries and like fly shit. Like, you know what I mean? Maybe they're seen by other people and it's all that. Like this may be somebody who struggles with commitment. And that's what you may notice about the relationship. It's like you're trying to invest to create stability, but this person isn't necessarily commitment ready. They're like fighting on different fronts. They're maybe having different, like their hand over here, hand over there, and they're always on the go, never really present, you know what I mean? But except for like maybe when it's passion or when it's time to like rest or lay down. So maybe they need to live with you. So maybe they need to live with you because it's kind of like they're on the go all day long until they need to lay down or rest or something like that. You know what I mean? So I don't know. For others of you, there's gonna be if you do like a surgery, you may be like getting like good news on surgery. If you're getting like some type of like cosmetic done up or whatever, this could be dental or whatever. But it's also looking like you get an opportunity for some self-care. So this could be like a spa day, a day off, a day to rest. This could be like, and throughout this period of time, you may start taking care of yourself, like taking care of your health. And I mean, and it's not like a gym or being active. It's just like finding times where you relax and don't think so much about things and don't overstress yourself or over worry yourself. You know what I mean? You start recognizing like, I only can do this much. This is my potential to handle this. Like you start recognizing your real limitations and start creating boundaries. And you stop taking on the expectations of others. So during this time, you'll stop taking on the expectations. You definitely better get that, Crystal. So during this time, you may be, because I had a wisdom tooth. That shit, woo, I got that going now. Okay, cool, Danielle, glad. All right, so anyway, boom, what I was saying. So during this time, though, you may start recognizing like where your limitations are and like, you know, not worrying so much about what other people are thinking about you as well. All right, and this allows you to be unapologetically you. And that's probably where you're going to get this from, this relationship, where it's like, man, they're not treating me right. They're not doing me right. And you may get tired and fed up of this shit. And eventually you start like speaking up and communicating and maybe even telling people no. Like maybe you learn how to say no. For some of y'all have issues with saying no. So yeah, they're going to try to come in and make amends though, but it's not going to be honest. All right, that's the big thing. Like this person tries to come in because they feel like you're more of a giver or they feel like you're more of like a temptation, maybe an option. They may treat you like an option. It could be any of those situations. Like they may treat you like you're not the best thing to them yet. You know what I mean? And just maybe just be about like casual or just sleeping around. That's for the next 90 days. So you'll recognize through this partnership that you are ready for a relationship and you know what you want. You're gonna know what it looks like to deal with unfair partnerships. All right, so let me get signs. We got Sagittarius, Leo, Gemini, Pisces, Libra, Capricorn, and Libra. A whole lot of Libra, all right? Whole lot of Libra. So there's a need to be, what is it, harmonious, peaceful, and clever. What did I say? Oh, okay. All right, so he's on Cancer. Cancer. All right. So Cancer. Oh, ZZ, there you is. So what can you expect for the next 90 days? We got some healing. So the next 90 days, what can we expect? Perfectionism. Oh, becoming a lot more confident in who you are though. Okay, not being so critical of yourself. So you could be dealing with a Virgo, Leo, or a Gemini, or you just be taking on these energies, whatever. Looks like you're gonna be attracting a jealous partner though. So, a jealous partner, somebody who really wants you. All right, so you guys could be stepping up into leadership position and starting to analyze. So energy of not feeling good enough or not appreciating the success that you already have. So this, okay, so maybe you're dealing with somebody like this, or this would be just like the vibe it's around. Oh yeah, Ten of Swords, so it's an ending. There's also a processing. All right. Okay, we got Leo here again. We got Gemini. We got Leo. So some of y'all are about to be getting to an in crowd or getting a lot more attention. This could be from a partner. Some of y'all just could be online. Like you can be getting an opportunity online. You could be meeting a partner online, a very attractive partner online. There's gonna be somebody who's very curious about you and very attracted to you. All right, and they're gonna be asking a lot of questions. They could be possibly popular or famous. For some of y'all, it's kind of a big jump there, but you know, I don't know. You never know who's watching. All right, it's gonna be a big jump here. It's gonna be somebody who's gonna increase your confidence. They're gonna make you feel a lot more vitalized, like your life, like the life force feels increased. All right, there's gonna be some, who? Ryan Felipe? I doubt that. I don't know. You never know. Did you message him yet? Did you say something to him? He might be. Anyway, this person coming in is gonna be very helpful. Right? Or just the people around you are gonna want to help you. So like if you guys are working at like social media or working online or doing something where you're trying to get seen by more people, this could even just be like just posting pictures. You don't have to be working online. You could just be getting more clout, more recognition. All right, you could be turning a lot more attractive to a lot more people. So some of y'all with Virgo here, this is usually changing of diet, changing a regimen, training, working out, stuff like that. It has to do with health here. All right. So you guys may start focusing more on your health. There's an opportunity to go somewhere warm too. So a vacation, laying out, stretching yourself out soon. But it looks like you're gonna be around a lot more popular people, or a lot more people are gonna have their attention on you when you show up. And this is gonna boost your ego. So maybe this could be at work too. This could be at work because Virgo is here, which is the 6th house. So it could be at work too, or just around like colleagues or people who you frequent. You're gonna start seeming like you're a lot more, and I said seeming, but not seeming. You're gonna be a lot more attractive to the people that you're around. They may be like, you may notice that people are more chatty, more talkative, more curious about you. They're looking out for you when they see you. You know what I mean? You may notice that a lot. All right. So some of y'all are getting over that feeling of not feeling good enough or not feeling satisfied enough in your partnerships. You may have like still been worried about previous relationships that weren't really fulfilling and maybe starting to feel a little bit selfish yourself and wanting to like, you know, kind of close off or close in. That's changing. All right. You guys are going to have a lot more confidence and the desire to be seen. That's different for a Cancer because usually y'all in the house or y'all like in the comfy area where, you know, family, around people who you're used to. This is going to be wanting to be out, seen. All right. That's why I say you probably could be going on a vacation somewhere or going somewhere. Maybe it's a little warmer or going somewhere where you can really be seen. All right. And this could just be out in public. You don't have to be that far off, but I kind of feel like you're going somewhere. Maybe you just start posting more on social media. So over the next 90 days, I guess you got to start taking care of your health. This could be like, you know, working out. I really feel like it's working out, eating different. And this makes you start wanting to put yourself out there to be seen, which draws you in a very attractive partner. All right. This could also be like honing in on your spiritual gifts or honing in on some type of talent, a natural ability that you have and feeling confident enough to express it. You know what I mean? So it could be with you talking and like expressing, like, you know what I mean? Confidence, vitality. So that sometimes I always think of it like being a singer, being an actor, being a tarot reader, you know what I mean? Just doing anything where people can see you because you're going to be getting a lot of attention. That's one thing I know. And people are going to like you because they feel like you're knowledgeable or like you're very witty and very social. And they like your personality because we got the sun here twice. So they're going to like your personality. Some of y'all could be turning into personalities where people start mimicking you or like remembering you for the things that you say because we got the Gemini here twice. So it's about the things you say. All right. Or it's just like the way that you come off, the way you present it. Like they like it. Your funniness. You're funny. Or maybe I was going to say awkward, but yeah, because of Virgo, the Virgo's the hermit, which can sometimes be socially awkward. So maybe it's like your little awkwardness that people like. All right. There's something about that. Like they feel you may struggle with perfectionism though, where you feel like you have to get everything right. So that might be some of the stuff that hangs you up a little bit because the Ten of Swords is here where you kind of feel like I can't even, which is sometimes disassociating from situations where it's like, it's too stressful. I'm too worried. I care too much about the expectations of others. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't really know if this is going to work for me, but it's like guilt, shame, resentment, fear. All these things are like compounding on you and keeping you from doing it. And Ten of Swords is here. It just means that you get over that eventually. All right. It's hard work though, because the Virgo represents your confidence. So there's work that has to be done, which usually starts from a regiment or from like repeatedly doing the same thing over. So you may be getting into repetition. That's why I kind of feel like it could be working out or doing something along the lines of that. You gain some type of repetition, like a routine, schedule. Once you get to doing that, that's where your confidence is peaking. And then you'll feel a lot more comfortable expressing yourself and letting people see your true personality. All right. So a lot of y'all are getting outside the house and getting around more people. All right. I just seen the Aquarius energy when I was just lifting, which is the 11th house. So you guys could be making new friends. And these could be friends up in high up places. That's why I kind of feel like maybe if you're dating somebody famous, it doesn't have to be dating. It could just be like you're getting to know somebody who's famous or somebody who's, hey, what's up, Kay? Or somebody who's just, popular, like well known. All right. And this is where you may be getting more attention, more opportunities or something like that. I don't know. It just seems like that. All right. But you also have to worry about getting bored or being overly stimulated and then getting easily bored because of that. All right. Yeah, that changes real quick too, okay? When that Aquarius energy comes. So let me get signs real quick. We got Leo, Libra, Taurus. Oh, this is gonna be a very attractive partner that you guys are gonna be having. So if you guys are women or you date men, it's gonna be a very masculine person, someone who's in the spotlight. A lot of people want this person. All right, this may be somebody with a great body. They may be very obsessed with their body. I was gonna say they could be an actor, all right, or they could just be like very popular. They're skilled in the arts. They dress very nice. They're very generous. So you could be just dealing with somebody like that, and they're very detail oriented, but they're also very skeptical of new people, but they will like you. All right, they'll like your quirkiness, your socially awkwardness. All right. What else I was about to tell you? I think that's just about it. Success at work. That's regular stuff though, right? Success at work. It could be a new opportunity or a job. And this may be of your own doing though, because we got the Empress here. If it's not necessarily, if it's not by like a job, then it's somebody who's coming along to take care of you, which is also kind of cool too, right? You know what I mean? Somebody comes to take care of you and they're an overachiever, somebody who's celebrated by lots of people. They could be a singer, an artist, or a musician, or they could be into like the arts. All right, but they're gonna be looking to help you out. So let me give you signs. We got Leo, Libra, Taurus, Leo, Gemini, Pisces, Leo, Virgo. All right, so you will have a boost of confidence during this time. May take you a little bit because the perfectionistic vibe is what holds you back. So, of course, ZZ, what we got? We got Gemini. Oh. Gemini. All right. So here we are. Okay, Gemini. So next 90 days, what can you expect? Becoming a lot more driven. Of course, Crystal, I got your back. Becoming a lot more driven. All right. You could be getting some investments from other people. You got 8th house, which means that other people are coming towards you. So because you guys are becoming a lot more motivated, a lot more assertive, a lot more aggressive, more money is coming towards you. All right. This is good. Yeah, work-life balance. So some of y'all could be finding easier ways to do your job. That's good. All right, yeah, definitely. We got the Magician. So you could be dealing with a Gemini or a Virgo. Finding easier ways to do your job. We got the Taurus, Capricorn. We got Capricorn, Virgo, Gemini. Some of y'all, this is an opportunity to move up in your career. Or you guys may be quitting your career. You may be changing careers. All right, that's what it kind of looks like. You may be changing your careers and doing something else. Unexpectedly, too. All right. For some of y'all, this is like a chance to be maybe on screen. Like maybe you go into like acting. This kind of like specific. This is not really like for everybody for sure. But it looks like there's an opportunity to go on screen or like maybe like be on like a bigger stage. So this could be like, for some of y'all, you may be like talking to a lot more people, like a multitude of people, maybe on stage. All right. And for others of you, it looks like you maybe just like changing your career. Maybe you don't feel secure in it anymore, or you just maybe got over it, got bored of it. So it maybe just as like something that just wasn't like, it wasn't evolving or moving forward in the way that you wanted it to. So with the 8th house here, this could be also an ending, but it's also a beginning, a rebirth of something new. Something goes to the next level for you. So like if you're leaving a job or quitting a job, the next thing that comes along is even better and is more geared towards who you are at your core, like your natural abilities, talents that you already have. So like if you were, let's say that you were good at like, cutting paper, maybe you're good at being a barber, maybe you're good at like, specific, I don't know, just, precision cutting, something, you know what I mean? Any of that. It's like a natural ability that you have with the next opportunity that comes your way. It's like soon as the one moves out your way, the next opportunity comes in your way. Now, if this is like love or a relationship that's coming your way, you guys could be dealing with somebody who's an entertainer, somebody who has a platform, or somebody who just maybe built themselves up from nothing. All right, it could be like a relationship that builds itself up from nothing. It may start off as like inconsistent, just talking, just communicating, and it may come after you let go of a previous lover or a previous relationship. And this is one of those relationships going to be changed. That's going to change your perspective on love. It could be very intense, very deep. It could be one of those relationships that like starts off like more sexual, and it kind of like touches into like your animalistic side where you start becoming a lot more aggressive, maybe more possessive. Maybe it starts bringing up signs of like jealousy in you. All right, but this is also a relationship that shows you how you hold yourself back from like moving forward with the situations. You kind of like either you bumble into situations without fully thinking them out, or you stall until the situation loses itself. And this can be at work too, where you stall before you get the opportunities. You have the abilities, you have the creative potential, then you stall before you finally get bold enough to like go ahead and communicate what it was you're going to do or take action on your ideas. But usually by then they're kind of old and outdated. So like during this time, you're going to recognize it, but you're going to be letting go of old patterns. This is old people too that you'll be letting go of. But I more so feel like it's a job, but whatever. It could be old people. It could just be old patterns, old behaviors, old stuff. You could be cleaning out your house, throwing things away that you no longer use. It's like old, outdated stuff or things that feel stagnant in your life. You're gonna be letting them go. And it's probably either because of a new relationship or it's gonna be because of like a new take that you've gotten, like a new perception on some things that you've gotten. All right, and it could come from the end of a relationship and that inspires you to like start doing things differently in your life. All right. So some of y'all start paying attention to where maybe you guys are being inconsistent in your relationships, where you're not necessarily showing up, doing the service, not necessarily being consistent, not showing up as trustworthy. You know what I mean? And I say not being of service, meaning like you don't necessarily do things with the intention of helping others. You may do it with a motive of what can you get from the situation. This may be changing. All right. Now the Hierophant ain't come out. Nope. Queen of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, the Tower, Knight of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, the Magician. Nope, so we didn't have that, but you could be with the Tower. It could be that. The Tower is usually an epiphany, so someone else could be recognizing something about you or recognizing about the connection, but I kind of feel like you're going to be recognizing something about a relationship and maybe how you maybe wanted people to care for you or take on your responsibilities or take on some type of like, it's like a codependency here and a need for somebody else to take care of you or handle something from you. B? What you mean? Oh, sorry, I was reading them, reading my alerts that be coming in. All right, but anyway, yeah, that's what it looks like. A job that you guys are letting go of or a relationship that you're letting go of, but another opportunity comes right in, right after. So like if you quit your job, there's another one that just comes right in. This may be the job, let's look at this job right behind. This would be a job that you really have to, you may have to move, or it may be like in another location, maybe at a distance from you. If it's a partner, this may be somebody who's foreign to you or somebody who's maybe a little bit more mature than you. Like their perspective or their outlook on life is a little bit more, it's like a more expansive. They've seen maybe some things that you haven't seen with. I mean, that you haven't been like and dealt with before or encountered, but this is somebody who's meant to open your eyes. All right, it's going to be a turning point in your relationships because the 8th house is here. There's a turning point in your relationships. They get a lot more serious here. You guys start really investing. Well, from the 7th house, it starts more serious. But anyway, 8th house, this transformative relationships. You know what I mean? You guys start thinking about legacy. Start thinking about what can you do for each other? How can we make something happen? And you start getting resources from each other. You start going into joint endeavors. Start becoming just, it's like intense. Like you feel like this is your person. They feel like you're their person. So this next connection will be one of these people who feel like you're theirs and they're yours, all right? And if it's a past person, this may be somebody who you let go of. Some of y'all could like, because the story can go a bunch of ways. You could let go of this person and then like they can come back around, or you guys could like let go of this person and then a new person comes right in. So it's one of those, all right? But anyway, there's gonna be somebody who wants to invest seriously and wholeheartedly. They may be timid at first or inconsistent at first, you know what I mean? Because maybe they're busy or maybe because they're like, I don't know, it kind of seems like they may be busy or always on the go, or it's like a distance between y'all. Sometimes the distance I'll be thinking is like generational, like dating somebody 10 years, 5 years, 10 years away from you, like 10 years your senior or something like that, or somewhere in that range. It doesn't even have to be that far, but it's like there's like a change in like the way we've seen the world. They're different from how you see it. So they're gonna be teaching you experiences that you maybe haven't been through in your life, all right? So this could be for some of y'all, this could be, like I said, celebrity, because we got the celebrity stylist. So this may be somebody who's, like I said, entertainer, celebrity, or just popular, well-known. They may present you with an opportunity, maybe to work with them, maybe to share some type of business endeavor, or just to like connect in a more romantic way, all right? And they're gonna be very confident and very sexual. That's how you're gonna know this person. They're very confident, very sexual, very straightforward, very aggressive. They come in with the Mars energy. And they also have like that very scorpionic energy where it's very sexual. Oh, you're 20, damn. I'm right on your ass too, Danielle. You see me? Yeah, so anyway, that's it. It's just relationships that you felt you weren't seeing results in or weren't seeing things happening, you're gonna be letting them go, all right? So let me give you signs. We got Scorpio, Aries, Scorpio, Gemini, Virgo, Capricorn, Virgo, Gemini, Capricorn, Virgo, Capricorn, Scorpio, Aries. A lot of earth energy. A lot of earth energy. So you guys may be learning how to build stability or structure in your relationships or becoming more consistent. You know, if we got Facebook or Instagram or TikTok, we all have a platform technically. We all do. All right, so who we on now? Taurus. Taurus. Hey y'all, thanks for rocking and rolling, for hanging out this long, because I'm telling you, had it been me, I'll be back. Did they do Capricorn yet? No? Oh, all right, I'll be back. And I keep scrolling. That's it. Or I come watch. I'll be on the retake, that's for sure. Here we go. So we got a business owner, or you guys could be becoming a lot more business oriented. Right? Or you could be, yeah, well, all right, so let's see. Hold on. Let's see what we got going on here. No, you guys are getting more disciplined. Okay, so Taurus, you guys are going to be getting a lot more disciplined. If you guys are trying to start a business, you guys are going to be getting on that, all right? Oh, you got a YouTube. Okay. Danielle, I have to check you out. There's opportunity for growth. This has to do with your discipline, has to do with your routine, schedule, all right? Has to do with you staying ambitious, and staying driven, all right? Motivated, even though it may be some obstacles that you experience. Some of y'all could be dealing with a business owner. This may be somebody who tries to mentor you or show you something, show you the ropes, all right? There may be like an issue with growth. All right, could be Pisces, Virgo, Scorpio. I've seen the business proposal because I've seen the Knight of Cups. All right, so some of y'all may not stay the course. All right, somebody got their eye on you secretly. It's a secret admirer. You know, it's somebody who's actually pressed about the relationship with you, and they feel like they missed out on an opportunity with you. Could be a Capricorn, could be a Sag, Leo, Aquarius, Sag, Capricorn, Taurus, Scorpio. All right, so this could be a person coming from the past that's looking to come towards you. They could be wanting to structure something. For some of y'all, it's a business. It's a business, or they may need you for resources. All right, they may be experiencing hardship or some type of trials or tribulation in their life, and they may need you. So there may be a time for you to have to like reflect on whether this will be beneficial. Because this person is coming around because their things aren't working out in their favor. So maybe the work that they're putting in, the efforts that they're putting in isn't really like resulting in anything that's substantial for them. All right, they may be overworked, they may feel exhausted, they may feel burnt out. And this could be you. But I kind of feel like there's somebody coming your way because it's like they're looking at you. So if you're feeling that way, burnt out, overworked, exhausted, you know what I mean, unsure of where you want to go next, afraid to get outside your comfort zone, you know what I mean, having like bad timing with situations where things just seem to kind of like every time you try to make a move or try to build up a business or try to like take a step forward, something gets in the way, but it's usually an external situation. So there's an opportunity here and somebody else who's already successful is looking at you. So that's why I say it could be a business owner or it could just be somebody who's already like established. They can come from money, they can have long money themselves, or they're just somebody who's just very patient with people in general. All right, they tend to be a workaholic, but they kind of know how to do things in an easier way. All right, so they may just be watching you, observing you, all right, and they may be coming in soon with an opportunity for you. All right, you may have to make a decision or a choice because we got Two of Pentacles, then the Two of Wands. So you'll have to make an opportunity or a choice and decide which way you would like to take this. It could be romantic, and if it's romantic, this is somebody from the past who's coming back around now because you're more beneficial. And they remember you as somebody who would take on their worries or take on their burdens or take on their struggles. All right. They remember like maybe how passionate and persistent you were to like gain their affection. So if you weren't dealing with them anymore, this is somebody who's like had to do some time reflecting and thinking back about that. And now they would like to come forward and offer you something. All right. They want to offer you something practical though. That's the best part. It's practical. And you being an earth sign, that's something I'm sure you can appreciate. All right. There's a compromise that's coming. So it's supposed to work for you and it's supposed to work for them. That's why I kind of assumed it's a business. But if it's a relationship, it's one where you both will benefit from it. There's a win for both of you, all right? This may be a relationship where you have to also assert boundaries and be clear with this person, all right? But they're looking to renew it or restart it all over again, all right? They're gonna come in cautiously though, because they may feel like you'll cut them off or you'll just drop them like a bad habit, all right? So like in the next 90 days, you'll be seeing somebody who maybe played games before or somebody who was just on the fence about you or couldn't really make a decision about you, or who wasn't as pressed or wasn't as motivated, persistent as you were in the relationship. Look for them to come back around, all right? Because maybe things didn't go well wherever they went before or wherever they tried at before, they'll be back around. And this will be their opportunity to self-reflect and learn from it, all right? Because the tension is here is because you guys can't keep repeating the same pattern in the relationship. Can't keep doing it the same way you've always done it. So it has to change. So that's where the stress is going to come from, because maybe you've had some time alone or maybe you've had some time apart, and this has made you see things differently, all right? When it comes to business, it's going to be the same way. You're going to start recognizing where you self-destruct or where you cause issue by not staying consistent, not being responsible, not being practical about your deal, your movements, you know what I mean? So any of that. This can even be a new job, but I think more like a business way, all right? Like where you have to actually use your willpower to succeed, all right? You have to stay the course. You have to stay active, all right? Keeping in mind what your goal is and then staying the task, like keeping going. I'm gonna keep going, I'm gonna keep going. I'm not gonna stop. You have to get into that type of energy in order for things to happen, because it's like there's a fear of what happens when I get outside of what I've always done. I don't know what the reaction will be. I don't know what to expect. So that's what's really keeping you in a cycle where you're dealing with things that aren't really what you want and they're not really beneficial to you, but it's what you know. So it's like the devil is what you know. It's like what they say, jumping out the pan to the fire. It's like you're afraid of jumping into the fire because you're like, I don't know, is it gonna be hotter than this pan? So it's one of those situations where it's gonna cause you stress, but you're gonna have to do something different to get more results or to make more effort, make more progress, all right? To see more results for the work that you put in, all right? And some of y'all, it could be another job. This could be a part-time job that you guys may be getting into, and this may be bringing you extra money. You may have to learn how to like juggle two things at once. But I think it's like another job on the side. Like maybe you turn a passion project into something and it starts making money, but you don't really know how to like grow it or take it to the next level. You'll be getting a mentor or somebody comes in who's already successful and can see what you're doing, and they give you some insight, or they help take on the burden of the responsibility that you have, all right, because they feel like it would be beneficial for them to do that. So you should know that, all right. Anyway, you guys probably have to start recognizing when you have to restrict yourself from things. So this could be like overspending, recognizing your limitations, like what you can and can't do. Like maybe you can't work 14 hours and then take a 3-hour nap and then go back and work 14 hours. Maybe you may recognize that that's just not for you. That just doesn't work for me anymore. You know what I mean? Just giving you an example of stuff that you might start picking up on. Because like you start becoming a lot more practical about what you can and can't do and what you will and won't accept. All right, that's the best part about any of these things that's happening for you in the next 90 days. And you may learn to detach from situations that cause conflict in your life or that cause like hectic, out of control vibe where you may feel like, I don't know what to do next. I don't know what's going to happen next. You may get over being too worried about those outcomes and just kind of go along with things anyway, which isn't normally an earth sign trait, but for y'all, it may be part of something that you'll get used to. All right. So let me give you signs. We got Capricorn, Sag, Pisces, Sag, Aquarius, Leo, Capricorn, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus. Yep, and Aries. So you may not be encountering these people. These may be part of the people or players who are around. Maybe the energy that you take on. All right, and now we is on Aries. We made it. Dang, we made it. Okay. Okay. Aries. All right, what y'all say? What I missed? That bull running things. That's right. It's his birthday today. Happy birthday to him. Peace out, ZZ. Thanks for rocking and rolling. All right, so Aries, next 90 days, what can you expect? All right, could be dealing with the Virgo, or you guys are going to start doing a lot more planning, being a lot more strategic. We'll see, hold on. All right, so it's negotiating. So you guys will be learning how to negotiate. All right, learning how to be tolerant of other people's perspectives. Not being so critical of yourself and others. You could be also working on your diet. Could be working on your health. Could be like learning new technology, new ideas, trying new ideas. Not being so perfectionistic. You know what I mean? That's why I kind of say like, yeah, you're definitely going to training. Some of y'all could be training, going to school, getting a trainer, meeting a new friend. Because I've seen that. All right, learning how you hold yourself back as well. Like when you have creative abilities or creative talents, natural potentials, yeah. So someone could be, all right, here we go, boom, bow, boom. All right, we got somebody around you who's easygoing, very intellectual. Got Virgo, Capricorn, Gemini, Sag, Pisces. Someone who walked away is coming back around. All right, and this doesn't always mean like they really walked away. It just means like somebody who you, maybe there were things that were left unsaid. So like you guys could be like working on something, maybe creating something. This could be like a relationship. This could be anything. You guys could be working, creating something, and maybe there were more details that you guys need to like speak on or like talk about or like establish. That's what's coming around next. For the next 90 days, you guys could be trying to figure out what's fair for each of you. Look. It looks like you guys got three people who are coming in with offers. And if this is like a job, these are two different jobs. Some of them may be like outside your comfort zone or something that's a little bit like different to you, like maybe non-conventional work. Like, you know, maybe you have to attend to more people or you have to like appease more people. That's why I wanted to say appease more people. So maybe you have to like people please a lot more people than normal. All right, it's an opportunity because it looks like somebody's been researching you or studying you or watching you or observing you, and they've been contemplating on offering you an opportunity. All right, this for some of y'all, it's like a musician, or it's somebody who's like a creator, content creator. All right, they're looking to offer you an opportunity. Yep, it's a business proposal soon. All right, it's somebody who's accepted you, or they feel like you weren't being accepted where you were at, or you weren't being appreciated or valued where you were. They're basically coming in to give you a better offer than before. It's somebody who can see your potential, they can see you going places. That's the best part. They can see you going places. So they maybe have the ability to like pull strings and be very helpful in other people's lives. Right, so I think it's like a deal. Maybe it's a contract that you're getting. All right, and they're gonna come off being very friendly, very socialistic. Is that a word? Socialistic? Socializing. I mean, we know socializing, but I think it's socialistic. Like they're gonna be socializing, but like the way they come off is like they do this with everybody. You may assume that they do this with everybody because they could very much chat, and they're a good judge of character. This is how you're gonna know this person, a good judge of character, and they can be very fickle with people. Like so like they're very social and talkative, but at the same time, when they're around other people, they don't really talk to them like that. They kind of like pick and choose who they talk to, or they pick and choose who they help. So there's maybe somebody who's very influential who comes into your life who's like looking to help you, but they kind of like pick and choose who they help. You know what I mean? There's a reason for it. All right, I don't know what the reason is for it because it doesn't even really matter. This is just a good opportunity that's coming your way. For some of y'all, this could just be you doing this. Maybe you start becoming more of like a giver, like giving back, because Aquarius energy is here. So maybe you may do this for other people. Maybe you guys may see other people who need help and want to help them out. You know what I mean? You're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna give you a little bit of like, look, here's a little shine, here's a little pinnacle to help you get you on your way. So it's gonna be like giving money out to like homeless people, you know, working for charities. You may even start doing stuff like that, doing charity work, just helping other people. Like maybe it could be mentoring, but it's kind of like you oversee processes, oversee other people's stuff. You know what I mean? Maybe you big them up, encourage them, stuff like that. You just start like, I guess I said it's a multitude of like people pleasing for some reason. So maybe you just start like collaborating with people, or you start like working with people, or like negotiating with more people, or more people want to negotiate with you, but it's like because they need you. You know what I mean? It's not a bad thing, but it's like because they need you. You know what I mean? You have some type of resource, or you have some type of like talent, ability that they can use. So they may be like calling attention to you, like, hey, I need you. You know what I mean? Help me get some action. Help me get some motion. You know what I mean? Or you may be doing this throughout the next 90 days where you're hitting people up, you know, asking them to help you out. You know what I mean? And there's proposals. This could be jobs that are coming your way. All right. They may need your expertise. They may need your natural abilities. This could be like cooking, barbering, makeup, hairstylist, singing, rapping. It's anything that you're naturally gifted with that you have the ability to use. All right. For some of y'all, it's like artistry, painting, using your imagination. So maybe you have great ideas because we got Aquarius energy here. So you may start recognizing you have a lot of breakthrough ideas or a lot of creative, quirky ideas that you maybe just want to put out there for some on the screen, on the big screen, and somebody else maybe sees that same vision, is kind of looking at you and contemplating on like, maybe I should try to put this person into position, get them right, you know what I mean? Make other people notice them. So it could be like a shout out for somebody popular or somebody big, could be giving you like a shout out. This could be like I said, I kind of feel like it's a singer, rapper, actor, or something like that. Somebody who's influential in like the scene that you're in or that you're around, giving you this shout out. All right, and they're doing it as a way of giving back to you. All right. Yep, this is somebody who's trying to give you like see your emotional well-being like increase. They want to see you be congratulated and celebrated by other people, because the Nine of Cups is coming to the Eight of Cups, which is turning into that Nine of Cups, which is a wish fulfillment. So somebody is bringing you some type of wish fulfillment, or you're going to start wanting to do that for people, where you're going to start wearing your heart on the sleeve, start caring about people in a more genuine way, wanting to start offering them happiness and success, seeing other people succeed. This could just be a turn, like a quirky way of being for you. This may not be how you normally used to being, or this is not how you're usually used to interacting with people. It's like a change that happens here. And there's an opportunity to become a lot more self-indulgent and getting like, life's pleasures, or getting an opportunity to like really have the things that you want in abundance. All right. So yeah, doesn't seem too bad. For some of you, this could be like shipments that come your way. So this could be like, maybe they ship you products. Maybe they like, so this could be like a collaboration with companies that maybe they ship you products or ship you like materials and stuff where it's like, put this on our screen, put this on your screen, or do this, in the third, you know what I mean? So it's like a business partnership. Maybe it's like brands, clothing and all that stuff like that. You just have to appease more people. All right. So yeah, creative person coming your way and a romantic person coming your way. One is going to be one who's very clingy, and one is going to be somebody who's like very idealistic. They like you because you're attractive. They like you because you fit some type of aesthetic that they were looking for. This could even be like a modeling agency for some of y'all. They could be looking at you for like that because you fit some type of aesthetic that they like. And it could be like a quirky aesthetic, the type of aesthetic that they've never seen before, you know what I mean? But like you're changing or breaking a mold, or you're like changing the way that they expected, like maybe models or people to look at or a genre. So like if you're a rapper, a singer, an actor, a tarot reader, you're breaking the genre of like how they expect tarot readers to show up or how they expect rappers, actors to show up. You're different than that, you know what I mean? And so they like that about you. So that's where they would be offering you an opportunity. And you may have felt like things you were doing weren't really producing anything or making you any real like work or any real money or any real substance in your life. You would feel like maybe it doesn't make much of a difference whether I do this or not. But it does, because somebody's been watching you, all right? And they're starting to like really hone in on who you are and trying to get to know more about you and be like, pay attention to the details about what you like or where you would fit at best. So you're gonna be hearing something from them soon, all right? You're gonna hear something from them soon, and they're gonna come in, try to sell it up to you. It's not like it's gonna be bad, but they're gonna try to sell it up to you as a way of like trying to get you to accept what's happening. You may kind of feel like this isn't real. Like you're trying to fake me out, but it's really real. That's what's gonna be great about it. It's really real, all right? So let me give you signs. We got Virgo, Aquarius, Libra, Pisces, Scorpio, Virgo, Sag, Scorpio, Pisces, Capricorn, Virgo, Gemini. A lot of Virgo, a whole lot of Virgo. So I think the only real issue you may have is being too critical of yourself, or too critical or skeptical of the opportunities that come your way. You know what I mean? You know how you can sometimes be maybe like not really want to tolerate this, like other people's perspectives or other people's chances. Like when they come in and maybe try to romance you or they try to offer you things, you kind of like, shoot it down. Like, I don't believe you. I've already dealt with people like you before. This is different though. This is actually somebody who's wanting to show up for you. All right, but it's maybe because, like I said, maybe they need you for something. Maybe you pique their confidence. Maybe you make them feel more secure. Maybe they feel like you bring in more money. So it's any of that, all right? Or you would bring them more money. So something like that. All right, so that's what I got for all the signs, y'all. Thank y'all. It's been over, 102 minutes. That was an hour and, that's 90 minutes or so. It's like an hour and a half, hour and 40. Like an hour 45, almost 2 hours. That was a lot. That was a lot. But thanks for rocking and rolling, y'all. Thanks for hanging out, for all the people who hung out. I might do this again tomorrow. I don't know. I was supposed to do a pick a card Friday, but I didn't show up because things went really well Friday. I was like, there's no need to go live today. Not today. Today, I'm going to crinkle my toes and lay back. So I did. But today, here I am. I said today is be a good day to go live. It's been a couple days, so here I am. So, tomorrow I might do a pick a card. If not, I'll just do all signs again. I'm gonna start dibbling, dabbling, trying some other things in this too, and see what else we could do. So look for those, and gauged on how you guys react to them. We'll stay with them or we'll cut them. It don't really matter to me. This is all for fun, and I'm enjoying it. So thank y'all again. I'm going out tonight. I'll probably take some pictures on my Instagram so y'all can see me chilling and stuff, enjoying myself. Going to I think it was a football lounge or something like that. Go in there and see what's up. I might see some people from the gym I know. That's always fun. All right, y'all. So I'll catch y'all later. Thank you again for joining, rock and rolling with me. Listen to my rants when I be ranting. All right, and I'll see you guys again maybe tomorrow. All right, I'm gone.